Now, your weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Ashley Ruiz.
Hey there, friends. Good Tuesday evening to you. We are looking at a pretty warm night ahead. Going to be a little warmer than this morning, so when you're waking up tomorrow, we are going to be mostly dry, but a few stray showers may creep into the area, but it's not likely going to be at least until the mid-morning hours. So temperatures will be in the 60s, so that means we're above average, and we're still going to be above average tomorrow as well. Temperatures will warm up into the 70s and 80s. That's ahead of thunderstorm development. And keep in mind, tomorrow is a weather aware day because we are looking at the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms. We sit under a level 2 risk, which is a slight risk for severe weather, and the scale goes from 1 to 5, and so a level 2 risk is a slight risk. The main concern will be damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, but we can't rule out a couple of tornadoes as well. But again, that's going to be more of a secondary risk. Also, we could have some minor flash flooding, but we're not expecting widespread flash flooding issues. So squall line's really going to come together as we head toward the overnight hours and into Wednesday morning, and it's going to move into the southwestern portion of the state and just the western portion of the state by tomorrow morning. And we're thinking mid to maybe late morning, and as it moves to the east, we are going to have to watch how it progresses, if it survives the environment, how quickly it moves to the east. But we're also going to have to watch for some individual thunderstorms developing out ahead of the squall line. These individual thunderstorms could rotate and spawn a tornado or two. So that's why we're saying roughly between noon and about 6 o'clock will be the window of opportunity. But the worst of the weather may not come until maybe late afternoon. But again, this could change. It could be a little sooner rather than later. So be sure you stay weather aware and be sure to check the radar if you are going to be out and about. But here we go into 3 o'clock or so. Again, these individual storms will start to move to the northeast, but then the squall lines moving in from west to east 3, 4, 5 o'clock or so. The future track shows around 5, maybe 6 o'clock. We're getting the brunt of the weather here in the Baton Rouge metro, and then by 6, 7 o'clock, the squall lines now east of I-55, but that is out ahead of the cold front. The cold front may not move in until we're going to bed Wednesday night, and then once it moves and clears the area, we're going to have winds pick up out of the west and between 10 and 20 miles per hour. We'll likely wake up Thursday on a clear note, but then clouds will likely quickly return to the area, and we could be looking at mostly cloudy skies by Thursday afternoon, and that would mean much cooler conditions. And we're expecting that regardless, but it could limit our daytime heating, and so we may struggle to even reach the 70s. So most of our day may be spent in the 60s, and it's going to be quite gusty. So to stay weather aware, again, you want to have multiple ways to receive alerts. Be Our Proud app, Be Our Proud weather app, and make sure you have your game plan ready to go. Know where to go in case a warning is issued, whether you're at home or you're on the road or you're at work or school. Also, I suggest securing holiday decor, your outdoor furniture, not just for tomorrow, but for Thursday and Friday as well, because Thursday and Friday we are looking at frequent gusts over 25 to 35 miles per hour. And again, that is not including the thunderstorms that we'll see tomorrow. Also pay attention to the weather, check back in frequently, and of course you can download the free Be Our Proud weather app. But once this cold front clears, we turn sharply cooler and breezy Thursday and Friday, even cooler Friday, and this weekend's going to be nice overall with temperatures in the low mid 70s. Now, if you are going to the state fair, keep in mind Thursday is opening night. Grab the windbreakers and dress warm because temperatures will be in the 60s to start and then 50s, but it's going to feel much cooler because of the winds, and the winds will stay pretty elevated all through the evening. As for Halloween weekend, again, looking pretty nice. Trick-or-treating is going to be quite cool. We'll start in the 60s and then end in the 50s. So overall, once we get through tomorrow, much nicer weather, but keep in mind it is going to be quite gusty Thursday and Friday, but then as we head toward the weekend, we'll have some cool mornings in the 40s and 50s, 75 on Halloween during the day, and then Monday and Tuesday will continue the trend in the mid 70s.